Liberation of Gerard.
Gerard.
Help the citizens of Gerard 5 keep their rightful treasures and stop the Empire in its tracks.
Rightful treasures.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to put it.
Yeah, are we fighting for Palestine or Israel here?
So we were talking about in the last level about we were talking about the Indiana Jones games a little bit, and you mentioned the Super Nintendo platformer,
Yes.
and that was
Gerard 5 is attempting to
I think it
gain
was
its
the greatest.
independence, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
Imperial governor is looting the city. Rogue Squadron, you must protect Crix Madine's Y-Wings while they disable the escaping ship.
oh, they're
Don't
covered in
worry, we're
shit,
not so helpless.
smeared shit all over them. Brown Wing or Brown
Remember,
Squadron.
the Y-Wings take
D-Wing.
care of the yachts.
Oh no! Come
Look what
on.
happens when you shit talk the Y-Wings. Oh my
Uh,
god.
that's
That
bad.
was fate. That was
Yeah.
absolutely fate.
Yep. Um.
Anyway, what
Anyway,
were you going to say?
Factor 5 was the code developer on that game.
No shit. I had
Yeah,
no idea.
I looked it
Uh,
up later.
was it Indiana Jones' Greatest
Greatest
Adventures?
Adventures, yeah, for Super NES.
That's right. Like I said, I remember seeing the making of, kind of like pictures of it in the old Adventurer, or the LucasArts Adventurer, their catalog slash digest that used to come with games.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I subscribed to that, or they automatically. I don't know. Maybe somehow they got my address back in the '90s, so I used to get that in the mail quarterly, and I ordered from them too. When I first started collecting the new Kenner Star Wars action figures, my first, or one of my first sets came from their catalog. I ordered the Biker Scout with speeder bike because it was just coming out that spring '96, and it took a while. So then I got a card in the mail saying, "Oh, it's delayed a month or whatever, but it's coming soon." And it just kept getting delayed. I got like 2 cards in the mail.
That's what happens. Um, Also, I guess there was going to be some more games. Um, there was going to be a Dark Squadron game that was going to be basically Rogue Squadron, but from the Imperial perspective.
Oh wow!
And another game that was going to star Chewbacca post Revenge of the Sith. Um,
Yeah, I remember reading about this.
but they had some legal trouble, the American branch of Factor 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Rogue leader, we don't want to destroy those shuttles.
Oh,
Oh.
well, they're red. That's what I get for not paying attention to the
Too busy
stupid.
talking about Chewbacca
Yeah,
after Revenge of the Sith.
Gerard 5 is
All right,
attempting
here's
to
the
gain
real
its
version.
independence, but
that
the
game,
Imperial governor is
and
looting the city.
according
Rogue
to
Squadron,
you
you must
know
protect Crix
Wikipedia and
Madine's
stuff, that game
Y-Wings
got
while they
canceled by
disable the
Lucas
escaping ship.
himself
Don't worry,
because
we're
of the
not
legal
Yeah,
trouble.
that's right. Like they pitched it and then he didn't care for it.
the Y-Wings take care of the yachts. Rogue Squadron flies
Well, no, it was the legal trouble, I guess, that Factor 5 was in,
Oh yeah,
and that's why
yeah,
he nixed it.
yeah. That's the thing. Lucasfilm and LucasArts and his companies, they generally associate with companies that have, and people that have their shit together. I mean, this goes into things way before Disney, with Disney supposedly canceling people.
Game
Um,
over.
wow. Well, you know what? I forgot, because your saved game, you only had X amount of lives.
Yeah,
So you'll continue now where you
right,
were, which is no biggie.
right.
I mean, that's a good thing. At least you can continue.
Well, yeah, I don't have to pop another quarter in.
Yeah.
All right, time to quit screwing around.
But yeah,
Let the Y-Wings take care of the yachts. Rogue Squadron flies cover.
Y-wings take care of the yachts. Okay, that's right. They disable them. That's why they were disabled, because the
Right.
Y-wings did their job.
Right.
Now, I remember on this level, it's really just the turrets that are somewhat of a nuisance. And actually, those missile turrets can be a bitch.
Yeah.
But other than that, this mission isn't too hard. Oh, see that one?
Yeah. I gotta
Like
take
took
those
about
out like
yeah, pronto.
pronto, tonto. Oh yeah.
Kind of reminds me, those yachts kind of remind me of the big speeder transport or whatever it was, the ship in the Phantom Menace that pulls up to the platform on Coruscant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very similar.
Oh, I love that ion cannon in my ear.
Yeah, the classic ion cannon sound, which is kind of like a turbo laser sound in some of the movies and other media. Yeah, some of these. Oh, here you go.
We've got trouble. It's 128th Thai Interceptor Squadron. They're the best of the best.
I'm on the other side of the planet.
Wedge, hold them off as best you can. Rogues, we're gonna have company real soon.
That's that elite TIE squadron that Kaysan Moore is part of, who in this game, I think after this level or the next one, she defects, which kind of parallels the Baron Fell situation in the comics.
Yeah. And his son, Jagged Fell, didn't he get involved with Jaina?
Yeah, I
Trying to
think they were a
remember.
couple in the New Jedi Order, if I
Yeah.
recall.
I think that's when it started, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, New Jedi Order was Jagged's first appearances. He was not previously mentioned in anything as far as I know.
Help me out here. Hang on back there. Help me out here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, for a while there, Baron Fell was one of those characters that was just popping up all over the late 90s EU.
Rogue Squadron, where's our cover?
Oh, someone's getting jacked.
I'm clear, but my factor's down.
Yeah, those proton torpedoes or concussion missiles, whatever they are, they really come in handy on certain things.
Yeah, on the fixed
Yeah.
guns.
AT-PT from Dark Force Rising. That was an old Republic thing that was in one of the Katana fleet ships, like in storage, and Han and Luke kind of manned one and then took out a bunch of stormtroopers in that book. So those are a Zahn creation initially. And it was almost a precursor to those personal walkers we see in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, those were cool too. The
Yeah.
little open cockpit things.
These Wookiees are dead. All these Wookiees are dead.
I love Tamora Morrison.
Help me out here.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing more of Tamira this December, the Book of Boba Fett.
Can't wait, man.
And if
Guess I can't take that out. What?
Uh-oh.
Wah, wah. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Gerard 5 is
Don't
attempting to
bullshit
gain its
me.
independence, but the
yeah. All
Remember,
right,
the
all right.
Y-wing stays
Maybe I'll
firmly guarded.
save.
Rogue Squadron flies cover.
I'll save some concussion missiles for that big turret. I'm not
Probably a
sure.
good
I don't
idea.
even know if I could take it out. That's the thing.
Yeah. It might, maybe it's a special one. It takes 2 or 3 or something.
I'm hit! I'm hit! One down. Let's keep up the good work.
Whoa.
Rear shield's down. Nice shot. Good work. Thanks, Rogue Group. I'm clear.
Yeah, I guess it is. As soon as you take out certain key points or turrets, it really is like those are the objectives, not just protecting the yachts. As far as I can tell, because as soon as you took that out, the script kind of let you
Yeah,
know.
moved it along. Keeps the
Yeah,
levels tight, assuming you're not dying multiple times and
yeah.
blowing the mission. Oh yeah, they had PT over here.
Luke, this is Wedge. I'm on the other side of the planet. We've got trouble. It's the 128th TIE Interceptor Squadron. They're the best of the best.
So it's either a really small planet
Rogues,
Or they have
or
satellites or relaying.
well, just like super fast getting to the other side of
Yeah,
the planet.
right. But I mean, even to relay Wedge's comm, if it can't be unless it's line of sight, it has to go around the planet through some means.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that detail.
I will. That's why I'm here.
That's why we're here.
No, it could probably piggyback on other comm satellites or something, kind of
Just like
like.
Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Independence Day, that's a movie I revisited it again like last year and probably the year before that. A few more times in recent years, and I still like it. It's cheesy. It's not like Star Wars level or anything, not even close. But like, I don't know. It's a popcorn flick, and I have good memories of when it came out. So
Yeah, and Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich are like they're like into the whole disaster
yeah,
that that sort of
that was such
genre,
such a thing in the '90s. They were bringing it back.
bringing it back from the 60s and the 50s or
Yep.
70s. I mean 70s.
Yeah, it was a lot of '70s, but it almost started in the '50s because then you had the alien invasion movies, then like War of the Worlds, and there was a movie called When Worlds Collide about like Planet X gonna collide with Earth or
Oh
something.
yeah,
I saw that. Actually, there's the same director that did the '50s War of the Worlds. Um,
Nibiru.
yeah,
But
but
it
yeah,
was
no,
just
they brought those back. Those were good. I mean, they were cheesy like Godzilla. Like, I think it's fine. It's cornball, but I like them.
yeah, because I liked 2012. That was fun.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was a fun
long,
movie.
but it was cool.
Yeah, that was a
And
fun
yeah,
movie.
Independence Day. I mean, I watch it every year because
The
it's one of
day
my
after tomorrow.
it's one of my wife's favorite movies.
It
So we
has
watch it every
become.
year.
Yeah, lately it has become one of my 4th of July movies, along with Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws is great.
I could watch that one every year, and it never gets
Where's
old.
our cover?
Uh-oh, someone's getting fucked.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, that was the problem in the last mission. I couldn't take out that turret.
Here's a little message
Right.
from Gold Squadron.
I mean, Brown Squadron.
This is Lieutenant Jason Moore of the Imperial 128th to unidentified Y-Wing. Are you quite done? My vehicle has been disabled for a good 2 minutes now.
Jason Moore, consider yourself a prisoner of the Rebel Alliance.
Well, if you'd quit shooting at me, I have a proposal to make. One which would serve us all.
Mission complete.
Oh, almost got gold.
Lieutenant Cason Moore
Jade
supplied
Moon.
Rogue Squadron with the location of an Imperial moon base. General Madine will lead the ground raid. Rogue Squadron provides air support.
I remember this one being not too difficult. I think it took me a couple tries on my first playthrough. There's a lot of canyon flying.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait till they stick me in a effing Y-Wing and...
Oh, God. I remember one of the Y-Wing levels. All right, next chapter. One of the Y-Wing levels. A little later. I'm not sure if it's the next one after this or the one after that, but oh boy, there was one before Sullust even I was stuck on for a while.
Yeah.
Rogue Squadron. It's suddenly the Stackpole novels. See, Fell was part of the, I think, the 151st.
Yeah.
So they got one of those high numbers, those elite tie groups. Homeworld should be one word.
Oh, yeah. What the heck? Literally unplayable. If Factor 5 North America was still around. even the original German company, I think, got dissolved or whatever.
Oh,
and it
man.
recently came back, I think.
Yeah. Notice the animation of the X-Wings here is almost exactly like when you fly to Tatooine. They just grafted over in front of a new planet.
Yeah.
This is the Jade Moon. There's an Imperial storage base nearby. It's an inventory hub for the local bases in the system.
One of the other things I read was, I think it was in the
General
Wikipedia.
Madine and his ground troops should find plenty of supplies in the base. As long
Great.
as we can knock out the shield generator.
Oh, of
It's
course.
located at the end of a canyon rift somewhere nearby.
Right.
Here we go. The cliched Star Wars attack.
I think it was in the Wikipedia article. It said Factor 5 ran across the Rogue Squadron comics while they're developing.
Ran
something.
across.
I was like, ran across? Did Lucas Arts not just supply
Here,
it to
here's
them
these.
or something?
Yeah, I know. That's funny. Yeah, actually that is one thing. Even though it could be developed more and used more than it is, the synergy between the media these days is better than it used to be. Obviously it did improve into the 2000s back in Legends, but it's I mean, Shadows of the Empire was one of the few times where that was a thing, and and obviously The Force Unleashed was another, but it could have been done so much more and so much better back in the day.
Yeah, they probably just needed someone to be in charge of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple people. Well, Sue Rostoni, she was the Lucasfilm licensing person that was involved in kind of overseeing everything that was licensed
Mm-hmm.
as far as keeping track. And then on the Bantam side, you had Alan Couch, who was like the editor at Bantam, and he oversaw at least the novels being consistent. And then
Well,
Howard
certainly
Rothman,
the novels would be important. Yeah.
yes. And then Howard Rothman was at Lucasfilm, and he also kind of was in the same
We can't get
role as
past the
Sue
main shield.
Rostoni, and he was the one that actually pitched Shadows of the Empire. So that's like his baby that he's still very proud of. Because he left Lucasfilm, I think, in the last 10 years or so. But yeah, I always remember these names because of the thank you sections of so many Star Wars books and comics and everything. Oh
Good
god, that
shooting.
targeting sound of the
Hang on back
missiles. Get used to that.
Uh huh.
Especially on Solus. That's all I remember. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
The base shield is down. We're beginning our attack. Did Skywalker make that shot? That was me. Yeah, I thought I was the best. Hey! Okay, Rose, we're not done here. Let's clean up the remaining Imperials and go home.
All right. Guess you're mopping up. That's right.
Make sure to destroy
Those
all Imperial air
bases.
cover. We can't complete the mission unless the commandos are safe.
I'm hit!
Oh, now there is priorities. It makes it sound like you're just, yay, just take out Imperials now. No, there is priorities. They
What are the
tricked you.
priorities? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, protect the commandos wherever they may be.
Oh,
That's probably on
right.
the radar. Kind of reminds me of one of the novels when they were training for Telesia. I think in the Rogue Squadron novel, they trained on, was it Borleus, the moon, where their base was? I think that
That
was it.
sounds super familiar.
Yeah, like when Corrin was new to the rogues and he was getting used to everything. And yeah, they trained. I'm pretty sure the moon was Borleus, and they chose it because it had canyons that were very similar to the trench run on the Death Star. And then they launched their attack to Telesia, or might be the reverse. It might have been
Rogue Squadron,
Borleus
where's
was
our
what they
cover?
attacked, but that was the key
Rogue Squadron, where's our
frontal
cover?
point
This isn't
in the
gonna
core
work.
worlds that was then going to lead to the further systems as they made inroads to the core and Coruscant. And there's some great maps based on the Rogue Squadron campaign. There's some great maps in the
But not
Essential
bad.
Atlas book that cover the whole campaign to the core.
That's
All right.
all for the Imperial forces.
Form up, team. Let's get back to the ship. Nice work, Kasten.
It feels strange, though, being on the other side. I took their orders for a long time.
I, for one, am glad you're here. You're fighting for your own ideals now.
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Why'd she
Bronze.
say it like that? Yes. Oh, one off from silver.